the conga pattern. I'm actually going to show you how to play that conga pattern on the conga itself and kind of the breakdown of basically what's happening here. This groove is used, well, obviously in Mambo, which is a dance groove from Cuba. You'll hear it by like Tito, Puente, Pérez Prado, Lou Bega, right? Conga players like Giovanni Hidalgo, Alex Acuna, right? I'm going to kind of break down basically what's happening in this groove. And so what I want to do is, well, main thing is we're going to focus on a little bit simplified version of this pattern, right, where I'm actually going to simplify the bass drum a little bit. I'll play this Cascada on the rims. I actually normally play it on the shell of a timbale, but it sounds like this. So it's going to go, I'll play with the hi-hat. 2, 3, 4. Right, so that's kind of our eventual goal to be able to play. So what you'll notice here on the snare drum, I'm playing something a little bit different than the 2-3 clave, which is another video, and I'll share a link for that, which is right, and what's happening here is I'm trying to simulate that conga pattern. So say maybe you have somebody in the band that can play that and your job is you need to cover this conga part on the drum set. So what you're simulating is this pattern right here in the conga. It's called the marcha. It goes like this. And what you'll notice with that pattern is there's actually two parts that really kind of stand out, and that's the slap and then the open tone. So the key here, that sounds weird with the sticks, right? So so that's the sound that we're trying to emulate, right? And so in order to do that, basically what we're doing is we're using a cross stick on the snare, and then open tone. Now you can also play this open tone on the tom, especially if you need to keep the snares on. But for this purpose, we'll just use it on the snare. Right, and trying to simulate that sound right there. Right now, also, this is all based around the 2-3 clave, that right, so that's the basic gist, the sound that you're trying to get kind of in the end. So let's now break this down into what's happening in the hands, right, and put that together with what's going on the left hand. So first, let's break down that Cascada pattern that I was playing on the ride cymbal. We're going to actually play it on the rim to kind of get started, and that rhythm goes like this. So it's 2, ready, go, and 1, and 2, E, and a 3, 4, E, right? That's the basic rhythm. I'll play it a couple times in a row so you can feel it. 1, and 2, E, a 3, a 4, E, a 1, 2, and ready, and go, and 1, and 2, E, a 3, 4, and a 1, with the hi-hat playing the quarters. Ba, 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 ba. 2 again, and play, and ba, 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 ba. All right, now I'm going to slow it down just a hair so you can kind of really break it down a little bit better. 1, 2, and ready, and play, and 2, and 1, and 2, E, and a 3, a 4, E, and a 1, and 2, E, a 3, a 4, E, and a 1. What I like to do, though, to learn this pattern is I'll actually just play it a bar at a time, or I'll even break it down even further into little segments. So the first segment we know is 1 and, right? 2, ready, go, and 1 and. Now add the next 2 notes. Sounds like this. 1 and 2 E again, and play, and 1 and 2 E. Now they add the next 2, and 1 and 2 E, a 3, go, 1 and 2 E, a 3. Then they add the next 2, 1 and 2 E, a 3, a 4, and a 1 and 2 E, and a 3, and a 4, 1 and 2 E, and a 3, and a 4. Right? Then you add the last 2, which are kind of on the upbeat. So let's do it. A 1 and 2 E, and a 3, and a 4 E, and a 1. That right? 2, ready, go. A 1 and 2 E, and a 3, and a 4 E, and a 1. Cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add that left hand to this pattern. And so this is where we got to kind of break it down. And I'll go through this. You can obviously rewind and watch this a few times. But the first thing you want to do is get that first click, right? And if you listen to my pattern before I was playing, right? So we got, But watch that 2. Ready and go and. Right, so what's happening there is at first we got that 1 and, right? So that's the first part. Then what we have is the tone comes in. So first we got that cross stick with the rim part, right, or the cascada. So that's the first part. 2, ready, go. 3 and go and. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a tone right after that. So it's gonna go, or the 2 tones, right? So it's gonna go. You'll notice I play that and we got a double stop. It's at the end of it. So slowly 2, 3, and 4, and. Got it, 2, ready, and. Go a little slower to kind of break it down. 2, and ready, and go, and right together. 2, ready, go, and. Cool. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add another click, right, or slap from the conga. So. Then the last part, we've got kind of like that little uppy pattern. Sorry. And we're gonna add that tone in. Slower. That's the last pattern. And boom. So let's put that together. Slow. Ready, go, and. Cool. And then the last thing to kind of make this somewhat complete is we're going to add that bass drum, right? Simplified bass drum, just adding a bass drum on 1. So we're going. Add the hand. Oh, I had too many. 2. Sorry. Ready, go. Just. Boom. Here we go. A little bit slower with the hi-hat. 2 and ready and go and. Cool, right? And so now what we'll do is we'll speed that up a little bit, right? Kind of pick it up the tempo. 1, 2. How you play a mambo with a conga pattern.